I have done neither of those things, which is why I didn't even bring a tuner.
Good evening, welcome to Trinity House Theater, and welcome for our concerts. We've been really enjoying being back this fall with concerts here at the theater, and we've also enjoyed having these in the round debuts on YouTube, and we're excited to have you here tonight for this. Those who are watching at home, thanks for joining us, and we also have an audience here at the theater, which is even more exciting. We have a lot of great things happening this fall. A lot of concerts still coming up between now and the end of the year in November and December. And we'd love to have you come on out to Trinity House Theater to enjoy some live music. But you're in for a real treat tonight. We're excited to have this in the round performance. Please join us in welcoming to the stage Audra Kubat, Lily Talmers, and Ohly.
My name is Lily Talmers. I'm based in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
My name is Christian Ohly. I live in Ferndale, Michigan now.
My name is Audra Kubat, and I live in Detroit.
And I'm finishing up a record with some of my friends in Ann Arbor, some jazz musicians, and yeah, hopefully that'll be done by the end of the year.
We just did our first ever headlining show a few weeks ago. It was a lot of fun. And then I'm hoping to finish up our first full-length record in the next 6 months or a year.
And my biggest project is the Detroit House of Music, which is a house in a really challenged area in the city, and transforming it into a place for music education and workshop space and performance space. And there's a community garden in the backyard.
I'm first. Cool. Nice. My name is Lily, and I'll play a song for you today called Middle of America. It's off a record that I put out in February. Yeah. You can catch me gliding down the highways of my youth. There goes the hospital they tell me I was born in. There goes the grocery, the pharmacy, the high school parking lot. Behind the wheel you'd sigh and say, this town ain't nothing. By the 4th day of July, the weather's always far too warm, but still the only day that I could play with fire. And I often got my sister burned, said it was by mistake. I knew that Mama wouldn't take me for a liar. Is there anybody listening to me? From the middle of America you scream out to the ocean, it gets lost. Lost like those new shoes you left, my dear. You know how much those damn things cost us. There's always that one girl who says that she's too sad to sleep, and she reminds me of what Daddy would have told her, that nothing is as good or bad as they will make it seem. I hear they feed that line to people at the border. Is there anybody listening to me? From the middle of America you scream out to the ocean, it gets lost. Lost like Daddy's pension fund, my God. You know how much that's gonna cost us. It rained so much last lonely spring it nearly drowned the earth. And if it had, I would have built an ark of maple. I would have proudly let the skyway guide the highways of my youth. I would have welcomed all the world if I were you're able. Is there anybody listening to me? From the middle of America, you scream out to the ocean, it gets lost. Lost like Lady Liberty, who wouldn't care how much it all would cost us. I hear someone knocking. It was just the mailman.
Hi everyone, my name's Christian Ohly. I'll play a new song for you. Thanks for coming out and listening. Oh, melody, why don't you come to me? See you by my bedside, but I cannot seem to reach. Oh, melody, light shines through the window, which is forming a triangle on the corner of my knee. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, remedy, I'm lying on the floor, 'cause it's a perfect evening, but I cannot find your door. Oh, remedy, my eyes are getting sore, 'cause every time I look for you, I seem to come up short. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, melody, it seems you've come to me, but I've got to get back to work because I sing for free. Oh, melody, why don't you come back soon? 'Cause I would like to spend more time on what I love to do. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Beautiful, both those songs are just wonderful. My name is Audra Kubat, and this is a song about addiction disguised as a murder ballad called Time Won't Let Him. He wrote her name on the walls all over this town, even though she's giving him reasons to put the torch down. He keeps a lock of her hair in his pocket and a picture of her laughing by the pool. And the new day, they say, is come and never seems to dawn. And his friends keep telling him, man, you gotta move on. In a faraway look, you can see him break. Each morning bird song, the truth would lie and wait, but the echo of her voice, clear as a bell, 'cause time will let him let her go. She was a waitress in a little dive on the edge of this town, and each night he sat at the bar till they shut it down.
She worked a long shift, counted her pay, and rubbed her tired feet. She felt them staring at her, but these days they don't speak. Besides, at the end of the day, she's just trying to make ends meet. In a faraway look, you can see him break. Each morning sunrise, the truth would lie in wait, and the echo of her voice is still clear as a bell. 'Cause time will let her go. She wanted to make something of herself and get out of this town. So she packed up her bags, headed west to the land of the angels. Oh, the lights were so bright when she got off the bus, they were blinding. But the city life was a bloody knife. 'Cause he followed her there and he held on tight. And he held so tight that she could not breathe, till the life in her it began to leave. She finally closed her eyes and her head fell limp. But she had finally gotten away from him. In a faraway look, you can see him break. Each morning cigarette, the truth would lie in wait. But the echo of her voice, still clear as a bell. 'Cause time would let her go.
Really beautiful. This is yeah, this is wonderful to be up here with these two. I'm gonna sing a song called "Hope You Whore." Yeah, and apparently, I don't know if anyone is from any Balkan countries here, but I found out that in Balkan countries, a favorite expression is "Hope is the greatest whore." So I'm unoriginal, I later found out, but yeah, we'll see if I'm right and the Balkan people are right. You can decide by the end of the tune. Forgive me. This we'll all be happier if I'm in tune.
As an outline of a daydream, had you only loved me that way, could have warned me, I would have understood. To the rhythm of your interest, I will easily unfold and make you promise to remember me as good. As the day pours into nighttime, with the sweat atop your skin so brightly gleaming, I will heave a heavy sigh. You're the torrent in this rainstorm, left me soaked, but what is more, hope looks a fool now, she's never a loving whore. You promised me the earth, that's what you gave me, that bitter little box of constant gravity. But hope, she sits too sore to even argue. Hope you whore, hope you whore, hope you whore. There's a trumpet solo here. Ooh. turnpike. In the middle of a midnight drive, you swerve as I convince you to slow down. I say, baby, don't you worry, I just wanted someone near me, someone breathing, unbelieving, bound to die. And you warned me quite precisely of your offering, that bitter little box of constant gravity, condolences too swollen now to argue. Hope you whore, hope you whore, hope you whore. We will meet there at the fulcrum. Though I'm shaky, I will hold you down, command that you spill what I am to do. On the one hand, you're my killer. On the other, I still dream of you. Forgiveness treats us kindest when it's new. You'd promised me exactly what you gave to me, that bitter little box of constant gravity. But hope she sits too sore to even argue. Hope you whore, hope you whore, hope you in the elegy of silence, the tornado of your violent ways won't hesitate to lose me from its grip. I'll be thrown out to the shoreline where the sand and sea meet, every time eroding one another by the wind.
I have never done a songwriter's round before. Have either of you?
I have not. It's very jostling.
I think it's time for Audra to tell us what we should do in between songs.
Well, I always think in these settings, people really want to hear about your song. Not like that much, but sometimes it's like to give us just a little idea about you or the song or why it came. It's sort of that storyteller in all of us coming out during this time, because we're not playing a lot of songs, really, only a short rounds, so that's what I would advise. Right? Agreed. We agree.
Yeah. Okay. I'll play a song. About a year and a half ago, I went to the UP and hung out with two friends at his cousin's house, and we stayed. He said, hey, if we go up north this weekend, we can stay at my cousin's place. It's really nice. And then we get to his cousin's place, and he says, that's a pretty nice camper, is it? And I said, yeah. And he said, that's where we're sleeping. So we stayed in the camper, and it turned out to be pretty nice. But I'll give you some more details in the song here. Left my glasses in your glove box. Now I'm thinking, picking up socks, thinking about how we went upstate. Your cousin took care of what we ate, took the bridge over Lake Huron, counting miles that could fit on the long stretch. Stay inside the outer lane, you can stare out the window pane. Talked about if we could survive if you jumped off. Would it be concrete or water? Could You swim to shore, there are times if we've all wandered, took the wrong road to the trail, wasted hours, didn't matter, we still got there, saw the cliffs covered in pictures, made me wonder what I'd do without you, what I'd do.
Thank you.
That got right to the point, that song. Yeah, I'm really honored to be playing with these talented folks up here, inspired and want to go home and write. I always feel like I want to go home and write after I share the stage with talent. So yeah, I'm going to play a song that I wrote about this beautiful earth that we live on. And hopefully it will inspire you, and definitely I was inspired to write it for sure. It's called Oh Mother. Oh Mother of light, Mother of days, you wait for the words that we promised to say. We stand in your shadow but must sit by your side to hear your song in the winds blowing wild. And I trust in the world you have given to us. I will fight with my bones and my fists if I must, to shatter the walls they put up with fear. I will break all the rules just to keep her here. Oh Mother of mountains, Mother of fire, I climb your highest ridges and I light the pyre, to burn down the kingdoms created by greed. And we'll dance on their ashes, watch the power recede. And I trust in the world you have given to us. I will fight with my songs and my words if I must, tear down the fences, take down the flags. We'll undraw the lines that divide us in half. Oh Mother of freedom, Mother of hope, I'll pull back the blinders and I'll cut all the rope, and I'll smash all the windows, give away all my clothes, and I'll walk through your valley, get your mud on my toes. As I trust in the world you have given to us, I will fight with my fingers tooth nail if I must, and I'll study your body, I hold space in your name. With all that I am, I will work for the change. Oh Mother of oceans, Mother of grace, oh, please won't you tell me that it's not too late. Your bodies of water soon won't run clear, and the men on the hill, they just don't seem to care. And I trust in the world you have given to us. I will fight with my heart and my mind if I must. Let's gather the people, we'll march to the drums, we'll stand in their way till they lay down their guns. Oh Mother of glory, Mother of man, I wait at your doorstep and I offer my hands. So take me and will me and call me your own, and I'll stand and protect you till my days are all gone. And I trust in the world you have given to us. I will fight with my heart and my mind if I must. And I trust in the world you have given to us. I will fight with my bones and my fists if I must. Shatter the walls they put up with fear. I will
we'll break all the rules just to keep her here. We could break all the rules just to keep her here. Come on, let's break all the rules just to keep her here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for watching our show tonight. Those of you that are watching from YouTube. Trinity House, we're a nonprofit, so we like to ask for money once in a while, and we can use your help. Just go to our website, trinityhousetheater.org/support or donate, one of those. It'll work, you'll find us. And thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Having a listening space like the Trinity House is so important for singer-songwriters.
I think it's a place where like the energy of a song can kind of be felt outside of yourself. Like you get the space to kind of breathe with a group of people in a body and like understand kind of how what you're writing is received, and it's really kind of magical.
You can uplift and be uplifted through the exchange that's happening in the room. You just can't do that in a place where people are making lots of noise or there's distractions going on.
It's really special that you can go to a place and pretty much have everybody's absolute attention, which isn't very common in music. But yeah, it's always special to get opportunities to play in rooms like this. There's a few in Metro Detroit area, so I really enjoy it.
This break has been really challenging, in part, because we can't really share our music in that intimate space with people in a live setting. But it hasn't changed my output, and I've continued to write a lot during this time. I think that it's maybe made me feel like my goals have shifted, like what's really important to me has changed.
I think it's really taught me how to write, basically to interest myself, like creating music that really gives back to me, like intellectually or musically, and can kind of afford space to hold a lot of different things and change, so that it's fulfilling just by myself even, or with other musicians in small ways, and it's not just about like performing or writing new stuff all the time, stuff like that.
Well, the break made me do a lot more songwriting, but yeah, definitely didn't take for granted the feeling of making music with some people and friends on stage. And like I said, having people listen to you, and if they don't listen, it's still a lot of fun because you're just making great sounds and great music, which is one of my favorite parts of songwriting and being an artist.
I missed you all so much during that long break. It's good to be back with you. I'm gonna sing a tune now called Jesus Was a Sailor, and I'm playing my first song. You can find on a CD that I've put out, but the rest are new ones because it's more fun that way. And this is going to be on a record that I'm recording at the moment, and hopefully will be out by next year. And I don't know what people's biblical background is, but there's a great story in all the Gospels about this woman at a well. And I reference it in the song, so I'll just tell you the story because it's great. Jesus sees this woman at a well, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she's like, "I'm doing well, thanks. I'm going back to my husband, and he's waiting for me." And he was like, "You are not going back to your husband. You have 5 husbands. Don't you mean 5 husbands? Because that's how many you have." And she was like, "Whoa, I've been found out. I do have 5 husbands. Surely this dude is something special." And he was like, "Yeah." And that's the end of the story. But I talk about it in the song and other aspects of Jesus' personality. So, well, yeah, hopefully that was worthwhile that I just told that. Jesus was a sailor.
I was born on the back of a carrier pigeon. When I'm vaguely asked whose shoes I fill, I say, sorry, kind sir, who the hell are you thinking you are? I am a vigilante man who leads a band and doesn't care about all the pretty people kissing up and trying to see in my head. They're in my head, they're in my head. Can't be certain if the nurse is trying to heal me or concealing a weapon. A nice one, she's licensed, they said, as they lowered my body into cold water and ran. They rented camels at Christmas for $2,600. The pageant was endless. The soundtrack is stuck in my head, stuck in my head, stuck in my head. I am yours for free. All you gotta do is notice me. I'll bring you home again. Please come home again. Please come home again. I was a sailor back then, just trying to mail you a package with a little note to tell you that our love could be endless. But I never could find the right office that would do it for free. I was a rambling boy mixing up my dates, and it nearly had me killed till I wound up saving myself. Please don't ask for help. Please don't ask for help. I am yours for free. All you gotta do is count on me. I'll bring you home again. Please come home again. Please come home again. There's never room in the budget for a dude like me. I'll put my whole life's worth into your company. There isn't profit in a bid that's simply trying to make the enemy smile. I had smiled at the woman getting water like a trophy of innocence. I saw right through that shit. We became friends. Now she's stuck in my head. She's stuck in my head. I am yours for free. All you gotta do is follow me. I'll bring you home again. Please come home again. Please come home again. I was born on the back of a carrier pigeon. When I'm vaguely asked whose shoes I fill, I say, sorry, kind sir, but who the hell are you thinking you are? I am a vigilante man who leads a band and doesn't care about all the pretty people kissing up and trying to see in my head. They're in my head, they're in my head.
Lily mentioned that these are a lot of new songs that you're playing, right? And all of my songs that I'm playing tonight are also not recorded yet. So if you're thinking later on, man, I want to hear those again, you're in luck because this is going to be on YouTube. Man, that one hit, huh? Well. So here's another new song. I wrote the chorus several months ago. And then on Wednesday night, I met up with a guy who's been a big inspiration of mine for like close to 10 years. And he said let's try and co-write something, and I've never done that before. He said, do you have any ideas? And I said, well, I have this chorus, but I don't know what to do with the rest of the song. And then he helped me finish the song in one night, which was a pretty amazing experience. So yeah, I hope you like it. me out for not listening, for not taking time to recognize what you want. But I'll come around and I'll pick you up and take you to the places you want to be. You and me, we'll watch Black Mirror and you'll look the other way, and I'll make you dinner if you bring the groceries. Yeah, we can make music, or we could go out tonight. Yeah, anything you want, I will be by your side, right by your side. You can call me out and I'll start listening, and I promise you, you won't have to tell me twice about where you want to be next year. We can move down south and dodge those Michigan winters. You and I will still watch Black Mirror, and you'll look the other way, and I'll make you dinner if you bring the groceries. Yeah, we can make music and get all the lyrics right. Yeah, anything you want, I will be by your side, right by your side, right by your side. Oh, 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 right by your side, right by your side, right by your side, right by your side. Yeah, we'll watch Black Mirror and you'll look the other way, and I'll make you dinner if you bring the groceries. Yeah, we can make music. Yeah, we can stay out of sight. Yeah, anything you want, I'll be by your side, right by your side. Thank you.
Lovely. Yeah, so the first couple songs I played are on my latest record, so they're not super new. And this one is also on my latest record. And this is a song kind of about leaving a bad situation and just not looking back, just having that moment of like, gosh, am I really doing this? And then kind of staying the course.
and it's called Some Comfort, and I hope it brings you some. From the motel room, she made the call. Her hands were shaking and her voice was low. On the other end, she heard him say, "Please come home, I won't hurt you again." Instead, she kept driving off the other way, through a darkened night and a twisting hurricane. And when the morning light broke in at dawn, the clouds had lifted, she was far from home. And where are you now? Are you lost at the wheel? And what you need now is a place that you can find some comfort. And tired and weak as she pulls off the road, stopped at a diner to have coffee and a smoke, and the waitress gave her a light. He filled her coffee, left a small piece of advice. Oh yes, I know you, I've seen you before. You're just like me, you're still staring at that door. But I say, don't look back, don't get turned around. Don't stop driving till you find what you're looking for. And where are you now? Are you lost at the wheel? And what you need now is a place that you can find some comfort. Behind the wheel, she's listening to howling wolf. Road stretches out like a river, cutting through the mud, and all the places that she lost and left behind, they all come back to you on this borrowed time. Just keep driving into the earth and sky, while the rear view disappears from behind, and all the things that brought you here, and all the things you've done, you know exactly why it is that you've come this far. And where are you now? You're not lost at the wheel. And what you have found is a place that you can find some comfort. Oh, 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 hey.
I was debating whether to end on a happy or a sad note, and I feel the gods have decided that sad is it. Yeah. I don't. So the tune I'm gonna play is called "My Friend, My Killer." Yeah, and it's about Yeah, it's about, I think, falling out of love with someone, but also recognizing that to some extent you have to do that like with many relationships in your life to kind of allow people to move on. There's like a push and pull to accepting that, I think. So it sounds like it's talking about one relationship, but I feel like it's talking about a lot of people and loved ones. Yeah, and thank you to Trinity House for facilitating the space, and to everyone for being here and bringing your hearts. Yeah.
Sometimes the hardest thing that can be asked is, how do you feel? And sometimes we give up the best thing we have simply so it feels real. And sometimes the lighting's just right, and we think we're in love again. It's unkind to call you my killer, so I call you my friend. There is no distance too far. When I listen, I always hear you. For you are the symphony, strong enough, all bottled up as if braced for eruption. So sometimes I ride through the side streets and replay that song again. It's unkind to call you my killer, so I call you my friend. There's no losing out when you've already lost what you might have had. For all that you are makes it clear that we two should not speak again. But sometimes the night takes a turn, and you're laying me down again. I call out that you are mine. I call out that you are mine. I call out that you are my killer. But the world hears my friend. For though you've been strictly my killer, I have loved you, my friend. Aw. Sorry.
Excuse me. Oh, I got a little.
Last song for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Last song.
I might have to get some water really quick.
Oh man, we're having some trouble on stage, everybody. Hang in there.
I think the gods punished me. It wasn't supposed to be the sad song, it was supposed to be the happy song. Dang it.
But thank you for coming out. And if you would like to support us or hear more music, I think all three of us have music online for free, and you can just look up our names and then type in music. So Lily Talmers, right? Mm-hmm. Music, Ohly music, Ohly, and Audra Kubat.
Kubat.
Kubat. So that is one way, if you enjoyed the night and want to support us, just check out our music or grab a CD in the back. Here's my last song. It's another new one, as I mentioned. I write a lot about family. I grew up with 5 older siblings, and that leads me to having my first niece when I was 9. So I've had nieces and nephews for a while. And this is
Christian.
Yeah. This is a song about them. When my brother called and asked if I could join him on the road, I looked online to find a ticket to fly to Colorado. Ethan, I drove you to the park, your sisters were on their phones. The next day we went to Lost Lake, and I saw how much they've grown. And I knew the truth. If at the end of my days all I have is you, it's enough. I moved home from school, you took me in, and I had my own room. You still call it my room, though it's been a few years since I moved. I'd play you guitar, the same songs my dad would play for me. Natalie, you'd sing the wrong words and then laugh and smile at me. And I knew the truth. If at the end of my days all I have is you, if my accomplishments have all been torn into, I don't mind as long as I know I've got you. And I'm just hoping I don't change. I don't change. I'm just hoping I don't change. I don't change. Now and then I find a picture of Asher when he was 2, and I tell myself that there is not much more I could ask for. Thank you.
I love the song. Very nice. Oh yeah, it's been such a pleasure to share the stage with both of you and with you fine folks. Thank you to the Trinity House and Angie Ward. I was kind of torn between 2 songs. Yeah, one's sad and one's a little bit happier. I don't usually play up-tempo songs, and or it's not really even up-tempo. It's maybe I'll go with the less sad one, you know. I'm kind of celebrating some time, some special time with my partner, and I wrote this for him. It's called Moonlight Lover, and and it's kind of funny because he's always very, very busy and distracted, and so the chorus is about him being kind of like a supernova, like, and you know when we see the starlight, it's already gone by the time we see it, and so it was kind of this sweet way for me to tell him, like, where are you, my love? So this is a song for him and all lovers out there. You were my moonshine in the morning time, a taste that lingers on last night's escapade. You're my daytime dreaming, make-believing. You know I believe in you. Starlight lover, undercover, supernova, already gone. Where have you gone? my ace in the hole when I'm down in a hole. My invitation to drift in the late afternoon. You're my last evening call, and each time I fall with just one word, hello. Starlight lover, undercover, supernova, already gone. Where have you gone? You're a real live wire, I can still feel the spark. It threw me back, spun me round, now it's breaking my heart. You're a real good talker, a fair weather friend, but in my darkest hour your brilliance saves me once again. Starlight lover, undercover, supernova, already gone. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Thank you. Yeah, it's been so wonderful to see you and hang out with all of you tonight. And Lily, maybe you want to introduce this song. Would you like to?
Oh,
Yeah. We're gonna do a song all together.
Yeah, this is a great tune. I recommended it, and Christian and Audra were generous enough to learn the tune so we can all play it for you. I think it's just such a great fall tune. It's been like in my heart a lot. I listen to it every day for some reason. So, and I think the most popular recording is Robert Plant and Alison Krauss on their duo record, which is really cool. It's called Killin' the Blues. But someone else wrote it, and I don't know their name, which is not respectful of me. But you can look up this song and figure out who wrote it, or come up to me and I'll do it for you if you want. If you don't have access to Google or something, I can help you out.
I think the guess you had was Lenny.
Yeah, I think it's something along the lines of Lenny.
Leaves were falling just like embers in colors red and gold. They set us on fire, burning just like a moonbeam in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues.
just to leave you and see you and get what I need to. You want me to find what I already have. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues.
Thank you so much.